What's going on with everybody? It is your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Pink Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. And I'm back in here. Apologies, 9 month layoff. I know this is supposed to be a very consistent series. I suck. Apologies, please accept it. But this is Pink Dungeon Discoveries, episode number 2. Better late than never. If you've never seen the first episode, the whole idea of this series is to show you guys basically new artists or older artists or just artists that you probably never heard of in general and put you on to some new music. So without any further ado, I don't want to do a whole long diatribe. I kind of want to get right into this thing. Side note, I don't know some of the songs I'm going to insert in here, so apologies for that as well. It's kind of all over the place. But let's start off a little upbeat, man, with the first rapper hailing from North Carolina, Fetty P. Franklin, man. Fetty P. Franklin. This guy right here, I found out about him through my friend Rari. Shout out to Rari. He puts me onto almost every new rapper that I find. And Fetty P. Franklin is a nigga I think he discovered off of Reddit. And this nigga basically, to me, I said, bro, this nigga sound like the baby if the baby sold heroin. And that was the bag that I swore he was in until I showed it to somebody else. And he said, man, why this nigga sound like Draymond Green? And I just find that so funny because now every time I hear him, he sounds like Draymond Green to me. But I'll let you guys be the judge. I'll put a song in right here.
Get no money, no. I ain't making money off rap yet, but I ain't struggling looking for a rap check. I'm still posted, I ain't left the trap yet. I'm counting money, I ain't took a nap yet. And you ain't even got a bag yet. You a clown, something else to laugh at. See, I don't fuck with niggas. I'm just another nigga that everybody mad at. See, if you ain't got your pistol, while you in the streets, you won't get the last laugh. Niggas be round like they in Baghdad. You better move like the Russians. Bullets get to flying, niggas start dying. Fuck around, lose one of your brothers. But you know me, I'ma keep on thugging. Still drink Patron with my junkies. Damn right I love them. They spent their whole check with me when I ain't had nothing. I done seen a lot. So I'm used to people lying. I'm used to people switching up. It just me, myself, and I. And I ain't never seen that nigga really zazz.
All right, not for sure what song I put in right there, but whatever it was, pretty sure it was hard. Like I said, he is a really good rapper. He has that North Carolina accent, deep voice. He raps a lot about very specific heroin selling, talking about having brown in his fingernails. One of my favorite bars, he says, I'm going to drink Patron with my junkies. Damn right I love them. They spent their lives with me when they have nothing. Hey, very honorable guy right there. He also said he wants to cook a brick in the White House just to show Joe Biden who he fucking with. Very charismatic, funny dude. And he's also not the only North Carolina rapper on here. We'll get into it a little bit later. But yeah, shout out to Fetty P. Franklin. That guy is awesome. Next artist, who we're going to put in here? A lot of R&B. Let's go R&B. Let's go Matt Clare, man. Matt Clare is a guy who is one of the most talented people that you have never heard of. I love this dude. This dude does not put out music, though. That's one thing. So before I even get into this, I just want to let you know, if you become a Matt Clare stan, you will be upset because he will not put out music. He might drop one thing. You're like, oh, the feeling is restored. And then that nigga will go 4 more years without releasing something. So I just want to let that be known off top. Now, with that said, this is one of the most talented people, bro. He could produce. He could sing. I've heard him do a little bit of rapping. I interviewed this dude because on KTT years ago, some mysterious nigga emailed me. This nigga, or not emailed, but he DM'd me on KTT. This nigga, I think his avatar was like, was Obama with goals in his mouth. Well, he had perms in his mouth. I'm like, bro, who is this nigga? He like, hey, you want some new music? Listen to this guy. And I could tell it wasn't him. It's the way he worded or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'll listen to it. And then it was the song 2000 Hot Boy. I'll play a little bit of that right now.
I replied to one thing. I'm bad. I'm bad, yeah, I'm bad. Talk my shit. Can't nobody tell me to do it. I'm so bad, yeah. Still I'm a brain dead. Nice get you last. I don't give a damn. I'll be back.
And I'm like, huh, this is kind of interesting. Because I was like, this sounds modern, but it still sounds old. It sounds like early 2000s Drew Hill type of thing. I'm like, this is very interesting. So that was the first song I ever heard by him. And then, like I said, he would tease songs or he would change his name, Matt Delarose. He's all over the place. I remember he used to post these snippets on Instagram. I literally, it still should be on my YouTube. I would screen record all the snippets and I was like, man, F it. I'm gonna help this nigga promote himself. So I put all them snippets together and I put up on my YouTube channel. And he got a decent amount of views for just being a random nigga that nobody knew. And he in 2020 dropped his first project called Stuntman Diaries, if I'm not mistaken. And when he put that out, I was like, we are finally here, bro. And it's some beautiful songs on here. I will play one of my favorites.
She's a hottie at vein, a supermodel. She fucks with Gemini, she's an Aries, a futuristic vibe moves. She's such a pretty brown thing. She's making all the styles true. We got the spirit of synergy. I get deja vu, thinking of me and you.
Dude, this nigga is super duper good. He could be like what R&B is missing, because everybody says they want the old R&B back or whatnot, but you don't want to just a nigga doing a nostalgia act. So the fact that he could have you reminiscing on kind of like early 2000s R&B, but still give you a modern edge to it. Hey, the chef's kiss, man. Matt Claire, please check him out. I promise you will not regret. Literally, you don't have a lot to listen to. He has one tape on what you call it, on streaming right now with the new single SOS. Well, I guess it was new at the time when it came out last year. But yeah, man, go check him out. He is super duper good. Who should we go to next, man? Let's go to a rapper. I just brought him up. I was talking about a Carolina rapper. Let's go to Money for Water. Now, this is an interesting story. Hey, I'm just telling how it is, man. I had interviewed a porn star, uploaded it, and I posted about it on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. And like later that day, a nigga followed me. I've talked to this nigga since, and he said it didn't come from that. He was like, no, it didn't come from a porn star, bro. I was just, already a fan or whatnot. But it was just a little interesting that I interviewed this porn star, and this nigga followed me. I was like, oh, this is a young freak nigga. This is a nut-ass freak bull following me right here. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. The reason I even went on this nigga page and checked who he was, hey, bro, this nigga has an amazing head of hair. I can't lie, bro. This nigga has pretty hair, dog. Hey, I'm just calling out this. I don't know if you guys remember Kevin Gates' XXL freestyle when he said, my plug speaks Spanish and got Prada hell. That's this guy. I don't think he speaks Spanish because this nigga just look black. I would imagine he's definitely like of some type of East African descent. But either way, this guy, I was like, yeah, who's this guy with all this nice hair? And I seen him rap, and I was like, oh, let's give him a shot. Gave him a shot. This dude is really, 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 really good, man. I just want to put you on for Money for Water. Here's a song.
I often forget to catch my breath in between these tests of strength. Frequently reminded this flesh don't belong to me. I'm not game they play for keeps. I see through smiles, past gnashing teeth. These actors can't capture me. I don't have no master, ask for freedom. They'll return your teeth and call it even. Earth burned beneath my feet, and I don't need to leave the surface just to see the work of Iblis. I can feel the we've been hurting.
Fire, bro. He is really, really good. And for somebody that doesn't have a lot of music out, if you type in Money for Water on social, not social media, but on streaming, you'll see some songs, but not really a full project. Very, very interesting. He sounds like he's recorded really well. He raps like, I guess you could say, in the style of like the Mics and the people like that or whatnot. Not that he sounds like the nigga, but he would fit in that slums, you know what I'm saying? Adjacent, you know how niggas, everybody, it's like 5 niggas in slums, but it's like that. You got Navy Blue and you got this nigga and that nigga. He might be in slum, but you call him like slum adjacent. I would say he would be like one of those type of people, and he can rap really, really well, man. You know what I'm saying? The bar where he talk about the slave masters, like what he said, I forget. Like he's like, in exchange for like I guess like you ask for freedom and they give you your teeth back or something. Like, oh my gosh, bro, he was talking nutty on here, bro. Fire. Please go check out Money for Water. That is a really good North Carolina rapper. Who's the next person? Let's go back to R&B. Let's go to Mohair, man. It seems what friends do. Ooh, hey, not just get hey, what he say? We already got the drip paid for. Hey, can we just be friends? Bro, hey, these are two. Hey, I didn't even say who they were. I just started breaking out singing. These 2 white twins right here, bro, and these boys be singing, man. Talking about bringing R&B back, that restoring the feeling. Hey, I'ma just play Friends, the song I was just singing, man. Oh, can we stay friends? Oh, it is just come on, hey, play it, man.
Is this what friends do? 'Cause I can't just straight up lose you. Yeah, yeah, we already got the trip paid anyway. Should we just take it? We could end this on a new page and it sounds great, but I gotta just be real with you. Will we stay friends? Will we just be friends?
Come on now. Come on now. Hey, the boy be talking, man. Hey, these are some other guys who don't really have a lot of music out. I think they dropped the tape maybe 2018. That's the tape that Friends is on. And then they dropped 2020 with the album Blurry. Some amazing songs on there, man. Some amazing like ballads. Things now. Just stay far away. That song on there, Far Away, bro. Far away. I'ma just play it. I wouldn't even gonna play that song, man. Play Far Away, man.
I won't call your phone, won't ring for now, until we figure it out. But we can't do this face to face these days. I gotta love you from far away. Gotta love you from far away. Gotta love you from far, so far.
You boy, hey, you boy tough, man. Come on now. These boy really precious, they say, man. Boy, pressure. You feel me? Them boys is pressure. I really like these guys a lot. Like I said, they have very beautiful voices. They play off each other really well. One thing I don't know if they produce their own music. I feel like they might. And if they produce their own music, even like more impressive to me. These guys are great. I think they done a little writing on the side from what I can like pick up or whatnot. Hey, the future, you know what I'm saying? I listen to this and I'm like, maybe R&B is in good hands, because male mainstream R&B, absolutely white my ass quality is not good. So I love when I hear people coming in like the underground R&B scene. I'm like, okay, this is where R&B could be, because like I said, people always want the old stuff, and it's like, you know, you don't want a nostalgia. You want somebody that can bring something fresh and new, and when they could bring something fresh and new to the table, hey, once again, the chef's kiss, man. Go check out Mohair, and those guys are great. Let's go to another R&B. I was gonna keep going back and like rappers and R&B. Let's go to another R&B act. Mommy. Let's get a woman on here, man. Shout out to Mommy. I absolutely love her. She is super duper good. She is one of those people where she is young. I think she might be like 21 now, 21, around that age. And I could tell she's still, you know, finding her sound or whatnot, because I don't know if she's finding her sound or if she's just very versatile and she just likes to do different stuff. Because on one song, she might sound like it might be like a Frank Ocean type song. And then I'll play that.
It's not fair. You always hold her hand and tell her you love her. You weren't there. For me, you would never even bother. Every word you said was fake. She's got the new update and I'm stuck with low battery. I always gotta pay the fee. She's got version 2. She's got a better you.
And then another song might be Creepin', where Creepin' kind of got like a early 2000s vibe to it, and I absolutely adore that song. Like, you listen to the song I just played, you listen to this, very different.
What's been going on in your mind, man? You've been going long in the night, man. Maybe you're working, no, I'm certain you wouldn't wanna hurt me, 'cause I could do exactly what you do. Yeah, baby, I'm a handful, wanna take me on the west side, but I was just there last night. You finna let me be the homies, but they already know me.
Even the songwriting is different, which I feel like is cool, because every song shouldn't be written the same. You know what I'm saying? You might need an up-tempo song. You ain't gonna write about sad stuff. You could, but probably wouldn't fit. you got a downbeat song, and you're like, okay, this is the sad type stuff. You won't be rapping about, you feel me, turn it up or whatnot, because it just don't fit the vibe. And I feel like she understands that, and she's a really good songwriter. So yeah, I absolutely love Mommy. I've interviewed Mommy. I'm not gonna lie, I still got a little bit of beef with Mommy because in the interview, we got to talking about like our ages. And I asked her to guess how old I was, and she guessed early 30s. That's absolutely ridiculous. First, she said late 20s. And I was like, what? And she was like, oh, my fault, early 30s? I was like, you thought it was better? No! So, yeah, got a little beef with Mommy. Outside of that, she's absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous girl. Yeah, go check her out. I promise you guys will not... my brain's had a brain fart. You guys won't be disappointed. Maybe I am old. I don't know how my brain just stopped working right there. Maybe Mommy had a little point there. But let's go to somebody else, man. Let's go to Jamil Naim X. Man, arguably best rapper in New Orleans right now. This guy is great, dog. You know, I love New Orleans rap, bro. From the Hot Boys to the Young Boys to the Webbies to the Boosies. You feel me? That little fat. I'm from Florida. If you don't know, Florida niggas, they love New Orleans. They meat ride New Orleans like crazy, dog. Louisiana in general, not just New Orleans, but Louisiana in general, they meat ride them niggas. So like I said, from everybody I named, the whole Trill Entertainment, who else, man? Wayne, of course. Everybody from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say he raps like either or any of those rappers, to be honest with you. You can tell he's a New Orleans dude, but he got his own swag. He got his own thing about him. And this guy can rap his behind off. I'll show you a little bit right now.
Turn the Honda to a Porsche. I turn one into two. The bricks filing for divorce. I'm watching state property. Just admiring the gore. I keep repeating the scene with bleak and beans shot up the court. Fast forward, now I'm chilling, slinging rocks from my porch. Right up the street from where niggas had just shot up the store. New plug overseas, meeting Poppy by the shore. If I get rid of him fast, he'll supply me with more. Top of the morning, I took the top off the foreign like Master P playing for Charlotte. I rap, but I be ballin', no rhymes fall from the sky when I rhyme. I'm brainstorming, my bitch come from Dubai and I come from New Orleans.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know what I played, but I'm pretty sure it was crazy. Might have played Bleak and Beans because Bleak and Beans was different. This guy's good, bro. I absolutely love him. He puts out a lot of music too. So, like I said, a couple people here might not put out a lot. He puts out a lot of music, and he is really, really consistent. Like I said, one of my favorite newer rappers. I interviewed him, bro. I mean, I think one of the first things I heard was off the Fidel album, or I think it's the Fidel album that he got, and boy, my gosh, man, he was talking on that album, bro. Just go check him out, listen to his catalog. Like I said, just really good rapping. That's how I can explain it, man. A lot of punchlines. If you're a big fan of punchlines, he has them for you, man, and he can get into different, like flows. Where he did the what do he say? He say, my girl look like Angelina. My girl look like Angelina. My plug look like Daddy Yankee. He front me to Gasolina. We passing through Pasadena. It's like boom, we'll like dropping bombs in Hiroshima. Like the way he could just hop in different flows, and he's good. He can rap over any type of beat, from a trap beat to, you feel me, some lyrical, spiritual. Hey, you what it was, man. Shout out to Jamil, man. That boy, as they say, that boy pressure. That boy pressure. And then we got somebody that I met off of KTT, who I don't know how to say his name, not gonna lie. But I think it's Alihu, almost like Yahoo. Like Alihu. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have figured out how to say this young man's name. But either way, this guy is really good, dude. He had some singles that he showed me, and I was like, okay, this is really good. Like, this isn't like, you know what I'm saying, random nigga number one hitting you up like, hey man, listen to my music. It's like, oh, this sounds like professionally recorded, and like it creates an atmosphere. And I guess to explain his music, it would be like, I don't want to say The Weeknd because it's not The Weeknd, but I can see somebody hearing this and being like, oh, this is Weeknd inspired. I don't know who to compare it to. Just listen to Glass Souls, and I might play another song, and you tell me what you think. I love this.
She swore that I was wrong, yet every other night she'd end up in mine. I couldn't change her mind. She couldn't change my heart. I
anthem did that time. And now we've been apart so long. Would it be so wrong if you forgive me for the past? Could you forgive me?
Fire, right? Am I tripping? I think that's absolutely beautiful. You feel me? He has a very, very beautiful voice. And like I said, he's another type of guy that can go over different type of styles of production because he could do that style and he could do something more upbeat. You know what I'm saying? So I like the versatility. That's one of my favorite things in artists when they're versatile and they could do more than one thing. I hate stagnant artists because it's like it might be cool at first because it's new, but then after 3 years you doing that same thing, it's like, can you switch it up a little bit? And he can do that because if you listen to stuff on Apple Music or Spotify, whatever you do, he switches it up in different bags and whatnot. And yeah, man, go check that guy out. He's really, really good. We did everybody. We did Fetty P. We did Mohair. We did Mama. We did Mohair. And we did everybody. Hey! And there we go right there, man. And yeah. There you have it. Another edition of Pink Dungeon Discoveries. Hopefully you found your new favorite artist or artist you can just listen to. You looking for some new music? There are 7 artists right there. Hey, and until next time, I'm out of here. I say what I mean. I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, man. Y'all holla at your boy, man.